momentous collaboration between Airbus and Mahindra Group because it promotes the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat in civil aviation and also contributes to the vision of Viksit Bharat 2047. Airbus has already been sourcing a lot of parts and services from India. Just to give you an example, pre-COVID in 2019, our annual value of buying of aviation parts and services from India was close to $1 billion. And in 2024, so in a very short span of time, we've almost tripled it to reach $1.4 billion. So I think, this is a strategic push by Airbus to create a whole ecosystem, manufacturing ecosystem for civil aviation in India. And today's example, just to give you an idea, you see the H130 behind me. In this partnership, Mahindra Aerostructures will be producing a major component assembly that is called the fuselage of the helicopter, the main fuselage. This includes 1,000 sheet metal parts, 500 machined parts, and multiple assemblies, complex assemblies, very high engineered, high precision assemblies that have to come together. And every H130 that will be sold globally will now start having this major assembly coming from India, from Mahindra.
Mahindra and Airbus have been working very closely, and Airbus is our largest customer. We supply to all OEMs across the world, whether it is Airbus or other civil aviation manufacturers, including engine manufacturers. But Airbus and Mahindra relationship is very deep, and it started with small components, then we graduated to bigger assemblies. And this is the first contract where in India we'll be making the entire fuselage of the helicopter, not just for Indian customers, but this will be the only facility making fuselage for H130 helicopters, which will be making and supplying to the final assembly line in Europe, where the helicopters will be made, and Airbus will be selling that helicopters across the world. So it's a big step forward, not just for Mahindra, but Make in India and Atmanirbhar initiative of Indian government.
You talked about Atmanirbhar initiative of the central government. Then how it will just boost this Make in India effort by the government by this collaboration?
It will boost because right now this fuselage is being made in Europe. So not just for Indian helicopters, but even for helicopters across the world, it doesn't get made in India. This is the first time that fuselage for this helicopter will be made in India. So it's a big initiative forward for Make in India. The other thing why it is important is that in the safety standard in aircraft industry is extremely high, and hence because of that, when any country or any supplier starts the process, it starts with smaller components, and after you keep delivering and keep giving the confidence that you have delivered on quality standards, time standards, cost standards, then we keep upgrading. And we have upgraded from detailed small parts, some of the parts which can fit in your palm, to something which is an entire fuselage, which is bigger or equivalent to, if you can correlate a Scorpio vehicle size of just that big a component we will be making in our factory.